What's going on, guys? You got another project?
We just got this one a few minutes ago, and this is a Toyota Tacoma. It's a 1997. What we're gonna do with this one, the customer wanted the front and the rear bumper. He wanted them black, and the truck itself, he wanted it maroon, and also the camper. And as you can tell right here, there's little bumps, whatever. But we're gonna try as much as fix it for him. And yeah, guys, just stay tuned for that.
And also, guys, if you guys have any questions about your vehicle or anything, just email us. But when you guys email us, please send us pictures, because sometimes our clients send us emails with no pictures and we don't know what we're dealing with. So next time when you guys want your vehicle done, email us with pictures so we could tell you the estimate or like what we could do with your vehicle. So
alright, guys, you already know, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for this video.
All right, guys. So what's the first step?
Alright, guys, so the first step is that we're gonna sand the entire vehicle, but first we gotta tip that sanding these little bumps right here, which is this one and the one that's over there. That we should sand them down first, and then put body filler, and then sand the rest of the truck.
And I think that's so that you guys can see the bumps first, fix them, and then just go to straight body.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Cool.
Alright, so let's get started. Alright, guys, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna sand down this little bump, but I'm gonna sand up to here about this much area right here, and then we're gonna put body filler, and we're gonna make it as straight as we can to fix that bump. And then also right here there's rust, so I'm gonna get that too. Alright, guys, so we got this little area already cleared, and I also, as you can tell, I took off the rust. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the body filler over it, and then we'll just sand it once it's dry.
guys, the truck doesn't look that bad. There's just a bump right here and a bump right here. But which concerns me the most is under the camper right here. As you can see, there's a lot of rust. So when I take off the camper, I hope there's not a lot of rust under there. So just let me sand these, and I'll get straight to the under the camper.
Alright, guys, so I already mixed the body filler. All we're gonna do is just put it on those spots that I had to bump.
Hey, I found a spot over here, so let me sand it real quick, and you just put body for this until I just finish sanding. So.
Alright. Alright, guys, so now we're just gonna let it dry, and while we let it dry, we're just gonna start sanding the whole vehicle.
What's up? What do you got?
Well, we had a dent in here, and it wasn't that deep, and as you can tell, we already pulled it out, so that's pretty much it. All we're just gonna do is take off these little studs.
Alright, guys, so we're pretty much done sanding and doing body work on the truck. As you can see, it had a few dents right here.
Has a few dents over here, and we brought them out as much as we could, and they look pretty straight. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start taping and papering up. What we're gonna tape is the door handles and the windows, anything that we don't want to get sprayed. But before we put a spray on the Raptor, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on etching primer where there's just bare metal, which is here, all this area right here. Alright, guys, but before that, there's gonna be an ad popping up right now. Come on, we gotta pay some bills, so just click it. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, well, thank you for clicking on the ad. Hopefully you did click on the ad, because like we said, gotta pay some bills.
Gotta pay bills.
But what we're gonna start doing now is we're gonna start taping, alright?
Hey, so can you explain to us how you put that tape on the window?
We put on tape, but as you can see right here, we leave a little layer. So when we spray on the Raptor, when we take off the tape, when it's dry and ready for us to take off the tape, the paint won't come off with the tape. So we just leave some extra space right there, so we can take off the tape, and the Raptor won't come off.
All right.
All right, guys. So just start taping. Alright guys, so as you can see, we already sprayed on the etching primer where there was just bare metal, and we pretty much covered it all. All we're going to do now is just going to start Raptoring. Alright guys? Alright guys, we're ready to do the second pass.
Now that we're done with the second coat, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off this paper right here, this one, and we're gonna put the camper on so we can spray it and we can match the same texture as this color and as the camper.
Alright guys, so already done with the roof. The roof is already done, so all we're going to do now is we're going to spray the side and over here so it'll match the texture of the truck. Alright guys? Alright guys, so that was the second coat. All we're gonna do now is just let it dry. But like, as you can tell, we got the texture real perfect. So all we're gonna do now is we're just gonna let it dry, and we're gonna take off the paper. Alright guys?
Alright guys, so we let it sit there for 45 minutes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start taking off the paper to see how it looks.
Alright guys, so the plastics on the bottom, the bumpers in the back, they look really kind of burned. So what we did was we touched them up with a little bit of black so it'll look a lot better.
So what's going on? You guys done with this one?
Yeah guys, so we're done with this Toyota. We wish we can do more with it, but the customer really needed it today. So what we wish we could do, which was the grill right here, would have blacked it out, would have blacked out the wipers, the side mirrors, and over there
So you got a faded area right here.
But it just looks really nice still. Take a look at it.
Guys, that color looks awesome. The camper used to be gray. Can't even tell. Let's check out that texture. Look at that, guys.
Really nice and even.
Perfectly textured. Good job.
Alright guys, well that's it for this video. Guys, need any information, any new vehicles, email us down below. And that's it. Just like and subscribe.